Hello and welcome to my channel. I am so happy that you are here. Thank you for joining me today, for clicking on this video. This is going to be a really good and juicy one, and we're going to do a series of these as we move through the rest of the year. But today is March 20th. It is the first day of spring. It is the first day and start to the new astrological season, the first day of Aries season. And so why not make a video on this topic of cyclical living, of seasonal living, which is a massive part of what I do in my work with my clients, to really help you tap into how you can harness your productivity, how you can get really efficient in this energy right now, how you can use it to up-level your results, how you can use it to do less and create more and be more successful by not hustling so much, right? So if you're new here, please make sure you click down there on the subscribe button. If you're returning and you have yet to subscribe, make sure you do that as well. And then don't forget to scroll down into the description. I have some free gifts for you, as well as some amazing ways and accessible ways that we can work together and me supporting you one-on-one. And I'm really excited to be announcing the announcement, I guess, of a new upcoming course called the Rest for Success course, very in line with this video today. At this point, you can go and click on the link below and join the waitlist for that, because lots of things are happening in the back end. There's not a landing page for you yet, but there will be soon. But you're going to want to be on this waitlist so that you can get all the updates, hear what it's about. And especially if you clicked on this video, I'm going to tell you right now, that course is for you. It's going to be amazing. Join the waitlist. Okay, let's dive into today's video. So we are talking about cyclical living, seasonal living, specifically for productivity and success around the theme of springtime. That is the season that we're going to be diving into. So I'm going to make another video. I just got that download on this, on really explaining like, why do we want to be tapping into cyclical living? Why do we want to be using seasonal living to guide us? Because that's a really big topic on itself. So I want to really just focus today on this theme of springtime. So what does that mean? How can you use this energy? And then we'll talk about a few aligned actions that you can take to really implement this, because this is the technique video for this week. So what does springtime even mean? When we're talking about the seasons and we're talking about seasonal living, obviously we have the four main seasons: spring, summer, winter, fall. And each season comes with a different energy, a different kind of theme that we can be leaning into. And our bodies, because we are cyclical beings, because we are part of nature, we respond to that energy. We feel that energy. And so when we talk about the feminine and leaning into the feminine more, what that really means is connecting more to your body, connecting more to your intuition, so that you can feel the effects of this energy, so that you can adjust the way you're showing up to be in alignment with that energy, because that energy is supporting you in how you are showing up. So if you can tap into that and align yourself with that, you're going to simply be more successful, more productive, more efficient, because you're not forcing and trying to swim against the current, essentially, of what's happening around us in our energies, right? So for the theme and the season of spring, here are some things that we want to be looking at, because they are encompassed within this energy. So spring, quite literally, is a fresh start. It's the beginning of the new astrological season. So Aries, the zodiac sign, marks the first season, the start of a new season of the zodiac cycle. So we tend to think, oh, January 1st is that fresh start. I'm starting something new. I'm going to initiate new projects. Actually, this energy right now is the best time to be tapping into it. It's also the best time to start clearing away the old, or to be at that end of that cycle of clearing away the old, so that you have that clean slate to step forward, to start working on that new thing, stepping into this new season, this new cycle. If we're thinking about the season of spring, we can quite literally, again, think about things blooming, things budding, the seeds that you are now planting. You've decided, you have clarity. Okay, this is what I want to do. Now I'm going to go take action and start planting it. And so when we think about, these kind of factors of what springtime means, how can we apply that to how you're showing up to work? And basically what that looks like is springtime is a great time for you to initiate new projects, start planning out how you want to be doing things, start mapping out the bigger plan or the bigger cycle, either for the project that you're working on, for the upcoming year, for something specific in your life. Start setting your new intentions, start creating the action steps towards how you're going to be doing that. I'm going to suggest a video right here. The feminine comes first because we want to make sure that when you're planning, there is a lot of masculine energy in planning, because we're looking at a timeline and we are creating steps and we're creating structures. So I'm going to link this video right here for you to come back to flowing from the feminine first. So what that means is, what feels aligned here? How am I being guided by my intuition? And then taking action, then tapping into that masculine energy. But essentially, this is a really fantastic time for you to get back into that cycle and that swing of motivation, that focus on your productivity. Maybe you've kind of been feeling like you've been in a little bit of a droop, especially looking back over, the winter season. That's that hibernation. Like I said, I'll do separate videos on each of the seasons. But this is your time to wake up. You're coming out of hibernation. You're coming out of this kind of quiet slump zone. Maybe you've been resting. Maybe you've been very inward. Now it's your time to get going, hit the ground running, take off the heavy winter coats, get on the cute, little spring dress, jean jacket. We're not carrying so much weight anymore. We are waking up. And how are you planting the seeds of what you're wanting to create accordingly, and using this energy so that you can tap into this motivation, this want and desire, quite literally, for productivity, for taking action, for initiating something new, and giving yourself permission to run with that in this space. Okay. So your aligned actions for this season of spring. Number one, get really clear on what is calling you right now. What are you being called to take a leap forward on? That's kind of more of this feminine energy that I want you to tap into first before you start making concrete masculine energy plans. But what is the one thing that you're like, okay, I really want to dive into this. I really want to take action on this. And then the second aligned action is to map out a rough plan of action for yourself, to get yourself excited, to identify, maybe it's like an overarching plan. That would probably be me. It depends on the kind of person you are. Or it could just be, okay, what's the one next action step that I'm going to take? And then taking that action on that. Okay. I want to just give a little quick disclaimer right now that it doesn't need to be spring. There's lots of different ways that we use cyclical living. Seasonal living, yes, we're going through the seasons as they come. However, in cyclical living, we repeat these exact cycles. So a different version of these same 4 seasons throughout the week, throughout the day, throughout the month. And so we can really kind of, once we know how to do that cyclical living for ourselves and apply it to our own lives, we can harness this energy at different times. So it doesn't need to be right now, spring season for you to tap into this energy if you are feeling it in your body right now. Okay. So I want to just give that to you. Although of course we are collectively starting this spring season. So lean into this energy. This is for you to harness for your success and for your productivity. All right. Don't forget to subscribe right over here. Scroll down, join the waitlist for the Rest for Success program. This is going to be such an incredible group experience live course. Just to get some more information, make sure you join the waitlist. Especially, like I said, this video was so in line with all the things that we're going to be talking about. And if you want to know more about this cyclical living, to create more space, more time, more energy, you're going to want to be on that wait list. So I will see you over there, and I will see you in the next video.